Welcome back. The chart covered in this entry is the Bitcoin All-Time History Index. There are 3 working counts based on observation of the largest available structure. Bitcoin's long-term structure allows more than one coherent labeling at cycle and primary degree. Count 1, the Impulsive count. Cycle wave 1 runs from 2009 to 2018 and contains a primary 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since 2018, Bitcoin has been developing cycle wave 2 as a primary degree triangle, ABCDE. Under this count, Bitcoin is currently in the E wave of the triangle. Here is a brief look at the time relationships within this count using the time fib tool. Primary wave 2 inside cycle wave 1 measures between 0.618 times and 0.786 times the duration of primary wave 1. The remaining primary legs inside cycle wave 1 are more expansive relative to their reference waves. Count 2, a complex corrective count. Bitcoin completed a cycle degree WXYXZ structure in 2025. Cycle W contains a primary ABC. Cycle X1 is compressed, so the primary degree is absorbed or dropped. Cycle Y contains a WXY at the primary degree. Cycle X2 contains a primary ABC. Cycle Z contains a primary W, X, Y, X, and Z. The time relationships within this count, using the time fib tool, shows typical relationships with each wave's reference wave. The compressed cycle X wave measures between 0.382 times and 0.50 times the duration of the cycle W wave, which remains within the normal range for a connector. Of additional note, the primary X2 wave inside cycle Z shares a similar compressed relationship with its reference wave, primary Y of cycle Z. This primary X2 can be viewed as a hidden X wave. Count 3, another complex corrective count. Bitcoin has printed a cycle degree WXY. Cycle W contains a primary WXYXZ. Cycle X contains a primary ABC. Cycle Y contains a primary WXYXZ. The time relationships within this count shows both cycle W and cycle Y are substantial relative to the connecting X wave. The X wave measures between 0.236 times and 0.333 times the duration of cycle W and would qualify as a hidden X under this count. These 3 counts represent the primary structural possibilities currently under consideration at the cycle and primary degrees. They share many of the same major segments in price and time, and differ mainly in how those segments are grouped and labeled. The next entry will begin testing these counts against price retracements and extensions, along with targeted analysis of key intermediate and minor degree structures and their time relationships. Thank you for taking the time to explore this entry. Please remember to subscribe and follow NeoAnalysis on X, YouTube, and Substack.